Hi, this is Mark Pakita. Government and politics in America has evolved, or perhaps atrophied is a better term, into being almost completely populated by people who are corrupt and self-serving. This happened because grassroots voters, regular Americans like you and me, trusted these people to have honor, character, and ethics, as well as drive to serve. We foolishly trusted these people with governing us, and they broke that trust at every level of government. But this should come as no surprise to us because America was founded on the concept of self-government, where every American has the right and power to participate in shaping how we are governed. Unfortunately and mistakenly, we neglected the self in self-government. And as would be expected, that vacuum was filled by dishonest individuals who have conned us into believing they are of a special ruling class and that we should subjugate ourselves to them, while nothing could be further from the truth. Recovering from our error is possible and quite simple, but not easy. It's not easy because it requires people, lots of people, to wake up, get involved, and take action. And this action must be perpetual, never-ending, continuous, because our opponents are ruthless and tenacious. They will fight with every fiber of their being to hold on to the power and control they have over us. Like an addict addicted to heroin, they are addicted to power and control. This is why most grassroots organizations have failed. Lack of commitment and persistence in the face of our opponent's ruthless tenacity. I want to use a simple analogy to explain, after working for several years with a broad team of statewide volunteers, what we've learned is necessary to save our towns, our state, and our country. While this is a model for Ohio, we see no reason why it couldn't be replicated nationally. Everyone knows what Legos are. I want to use a Lego construct, a model, to explain what we must do. Let's start with what I'll call the end state, where we are successful, where we have built a grassroots movement in Ohio that's too big to be ignored and will sustain itself as a mission-driven organization, always seeking to enhance our liberty and freedoms, our opportunities, and our prosperity. Every nub of this Lego cube represents a capability or initiative we need for success. How high the one-by-one stacks of the smallest, itty-bittiest Legos grow represents the competencies and action required for our grassroots movement to succeed. Let's look at this one-by-one stack and use the Ohio precinct strategy as an example of what is needed for initiative to be successful. The precinct strategy involves recruiting grassroots citizens in all of Ohio's 88 counties to run for seats on their county's Republican Central Committee, the smallest elected office in the country. To be successful, this initiative needed an organizing team, an executive committee to lead it. It also needed county leaders to focus on only one Ohio county, because each county central committee is subtly, but not unimportantly, different. There was a need for a website and someone who could build spreadsheets to track data for the initiative. And finally, volunteers to help a county leader identify and recruit candidates. This is a simple and incomplete representation, but hopefully communicates why we need many people with many different talents to pitch in and help. Many hands lighten the load. It's why you must become involved if you're not already. Grassroots movements have come and gone in the past, typically popping up around candidates and issues. Once an election is held, or once an issue is decided or resolved, most of the people in the movement go back to their families and careers until the next big thing. They came together with minimal capability and competencies because they had to build the initiative pretty much from scratch. Let's call this the pre-Trump state of being for most grassroots activism in Ohio. President Trump opened lots of eyes and caused an extraordinary number of people to get involved in how they are governed And even when he went away, a good number of these people stayed active, participating in political party organizations, liberty groups, and initiatives like election integrity, fixing schools, and taking back our party. This model represents where we are today. We've made progress, but we're still far from being the machine, the juggernaut we need to be. We need to continue to build a solid Lego cube, the state of being we'd like to see for grassroots activism in Ohio. Here are some areas where we need your help, assuming you're not already maxed out with your self-governance activities. This is far from a complete list. Perform data entry to help us build out our pastor and church contact database. Join a working group for election integrity, schools and kids, precinct strategy, voter data management, and messaging for our teams. Participate in our voter registration activity. Help recruit new members for Ohio's myriad liberty groups and initiative organizations. Join our Writers Bureau to write op-eds and letters to the editor. Join our Speakers Bureau to call into talk radio programs. Promote initiatives and candidates with magnetic and restickable car signs and bumper stickers. Promote initiatives and candidates with sign waves. Become a signature gatherer for candidates and initiative petitions. Become a caller into Ohio legislators. Become a candidate for Ohio House, Ohio Senate, School Board, County Commissioner, and other county offices, City Council, Mayor, Township Trustee, or Financial Administrator, State Central Committee, County Central Committee. Become an emailer for our initiatives. Become a texter for our initiatives. Become a caller for our initiatives. Become a spreadsheet resource for our initiatives. Become a distribution point for sign and bumper sticker distribution. Become part of an initiative organization's or working group's executive committee. Become a door knocker for candidates and initiatives. Become part of a candidate's volunteer team. As you can see, this list goes on and on. How do you take the first step to get involved? Go to s60n30.com. Fill in your answers to the questions and provide your contact information. Then it's up to you. We'll give you as much or as little help as you want. We'll never sell or even share your information with anyone else. We are not connected with any political party. We are not funded by any PACs or super PACs. We are concerned Ohio citizens taking action and would like you to join us. Think of us as your community involvement concierge. And you can always call or text me, Mark Paquita, at 614-499-0599, which is my personal cell number. I'm happy to have a chat with you about your unique situation, and we can strategize together on your grassroots activism options. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you'll join us.